hate when I have to do my own theme music. Man, I've been on the run from the IRS since January. You talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce? Shoot, I got it down. They got this from me. It's like the episode, or I'm sorry, that commercial. I put that shit on everything. Anyway, I really like that commercial. I want to say thank you and welcome to this episode of C.O.N.V.O for all of our loyal subscribers. Kisses to you, and hugs. Air hug. Here we go. You feel it? Yeah. Rub it on your shoulders. Thank you so much. But what I really want you to do is put some comments in that comment box below. See, it's all naked. It's all blank. Go ahead and add a couple of words of encouragement. You know, I need that from time to time. Say, you know what? You're doing a really good job. Awesome job. Come on, Ella Mac. Give you that dirty stuff. Well, the clean information stuff. Not too dirty. Want to keep it PG, guys. Either way it goes, let's get into something really, really juicy. But I'm going to start off with a story. I knew a young lady. She rode to work every morning with her coworker. Save gas, because you know it's $1,000 a gallon. So she would drive over there every morning, and it was three of them actually. So she would get in the car with her, and then the husband was always outside every morning. Ironically enough, maybe he was getting ready for work. I don't really know. But he would make sure that he was visible every morning, 6 a.m. So he was a mechanic, and he wound up offering his services to the young lady who rode to work with his wife. Said, hey, I see you're having car troubles. Why don't you let me help you with that? Okay, that's cool. You can help me with that. But then he tried to offer her some other services that weren't really on the car menu. I don't need to say what that is, right? More than your imagination just filled in that whole backdrop. Either way it goes, you know she's still talking to him, right? We'll refer back to that story. But let's think about this. Relationships. It's in everything you do. School, work, home. It's everywhere. Just like with the IRS man who's looking for me, I may not want the relationship, but it is a relationship. A connection between two people. That one common thing, whether it's love, interest, money, a family member? I don't know, that was random. Just keep rolling with me, people. I'm on something else today. But relationships are everywhere around you. Let's take into account that relationships could either be good or bad. Just because it works for you doesn't mean it's going to work for your counterpart. I mean, like as far as your friends or family. Let's just see. We'll see. So, let's see, where should we start today? We got marriage, we got cheating. How do you feel? Where do you want to start? Well, let's see. Let me start off by saying relationships are a hell of a drug. It's so serious. Relationships are serious. Everything has to be followed by lock and key. On this day, I want dinner. At this time, you will unlace my shoes and rub my pinky toe because my gout and stuff is acting up. It's what I want you to do. That's not how relationships really are, guys. But before we get into the relationship too deep, let's start off by asking, what are you looking for before you begin your relationship? Now, little do you know, everyone is shallow. Very, very shallow. When I first started a relationship, my man had to be tall, dark, and handsome. I'm talking about bald-headed like Mr. Clean, so I could see the sun reflecting off the middle of his dome piece, okay? Had to have a goatee and had to be really muscular built. Now, with me wanting a man that looks like that, what is the likelihood of him actually being smart and look good? Little to none. It's like trying to find a Bugatti with the keys in it and the title, and it had a full tank of gas. That's how rare it is, okay? And I sure was looking for that Bugatti. Well, not really. I don't even know how to open the door. Have you ever tried to Google that? Never mind. We'll do that later. Either way it goes, oh Lord, my lemon didn't fail. know, I get sidetracked so easy. Where were we? Oh, shallow. Yes, we're all shallow. Now, you know, your woman and your man has to look a certain way, do certain things. It's those distinctive qualities that actually start the relationship. But I really hope that's not the foundation, because if it is, boy, oh boy, you might as well be in a trailer park in the middle of tornado season. Because it's going up in the wind. That was funny. Ooh. Oh, I'm not supposed to laugh at my own jokes. Sorry, producer. I'll keep it rolling, keep it tight. It's difficult to do. Well, let's not be too shallow to the point where we build our basis of our relationship on what we want them to do or look like. Let's say to our potential mates, hey, you can look like this, but you also need to have A, B, and C. Whether if it's respect, love, and loyalty, whether it's you rub my feet on Mondays, I'll rub your feet on Wednesdays, and on Saturday we rub our feet together. My feet down here, your feet up here. Same time. Same damn time. That was a stupid song. Okay, I'm sure you guys, well, never mind. Oh, I'm getting so sidetracked. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little excited. Why am I excited? I have no idea, but it doesn't matter. Because we're doing this, right? Yeah. So, moving on just a little bit further into the relationship. So now that you have started this relationship, we've gotten past to, I want to say, marriage. Let's get married. No, let's not get married. Let's date first. Well, no, let's not date. Let's pretend like we dated. We're married now, right? And in that marriage, where are your standards? Are they necessary? Is it necessary to get married? I don't think so. Why do you say that, LMAJ? Great question. I say, why get married? Just like the story that I shared earlier. That man was married and had been married for 10 years, and he still was looking outside of his marriage. Just pulling your leg, I still do believe in marriage. Every now and again, you can find someone where you're willing to put a big old 2-carat rock on their finger. Hint, hint. Anybody give me a hint? Just kidding. But still, you can find someone out there. What happened? Hold on. Let me ask you this. What happened to when your grandparents have been married for umpteen years? I mean, so many years. When you ask them how long have they been married, they say, okay. Little boy was born in 1947. I want to say around 45 years. Now, whatever happened to those relationships? When they found out that their spouse or whatever was cheating on them and they shot at them? Oh, please, they stayed together through whatever. That's where you think the hot grits came from. Boy, don't mess with them hot grits. Shoot, boy, them hot grits get you every time. Grit ball. Okay, anyway, value what you have. If you're married, just know good and well that is something that you need to do. You're loving what you do. You love them because obviously you got married. You see something in them that you need to have and want to possess. So just remember, if you're married, keep it good. I'm harsh. I've been talking a whole lot. I'm gonna get some water.
Polyester to them pretty Fendi print blouses. Who sent flowers? Soon after that disaster with them Twin Towers. No regrets, my respects to the temple.
Now that I'm hydrated, let me keep going on my rant. Where did I leave off? It doesn't matter. We're gonna start on a whole new topic, people. As I contort my face like this. Okay, I'm gonna stop because that's very unattractive. Okay, so boundaries. Should we have them in relationships? You're darn tootin'. But first, let's make a clear distinction between dating, marriage, and a committed relationship. A lot of people don't understand that those are different. When you're in a marriage, it's not the same as a committed relationship. Because that committed relationship, you can walk away and you don't have to go to court and take half the chair, half the table, half your car. You can literally walk away. Now that marriage, oh boy, you're going to be fighting tooth and nail, even for that little hairy toothbrush that's over there in the corner. Because you get to fighting over everything, okay? Everything. So, that's our clear distinction, right? Now, should committed relationships and marriages have similar boundaries? Yes, they should. With mutual respect, it'll get you everywhere. Now, if you also keep in mind that your spouse is a person full of emotion, they know everything about you. So don't push their button as to the point where if you know they don't like you talking to a certain person, don't do it on purpose. Especially in a place where their friend, cousin, or anyone else will see you doing it. You're setting yourself up for failure. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You wanna know why? Drama. Just like the last episode, remember that? Drama. Drama. Okay, sorry. Okay, back on topic, guys. I'm not gonna try to be like that segment. Oh, I just hit myself with a microphone. Did you see that? Oh, violence. Someone call 911. But you should always remember to, in committed relationships, you should check their cell phones, their pockets. You should also monitor them by GPS too on their cell phone. That is very key. And if you do any of those things, that's probably why you have to keep starting new relationships, right? Those are not things you do. Those are boundaries that you don't cross. In a committed relationship, that's when you say, okay, I trust you, you trust me, we have a common interest because we both like each other, so let's just keep it there, all right? We're good. Don't check my cell phone, because if you do that, then I'm going to have to stalk your Instagram, Facebook, your Twitter, and then I'm going to be outside your job. She's on the move. I saw her. That's not her coworker. Is that Bob Parker? All I'm saying is have some trust, guys. That trust is also in your boundaries, right? I would say so myself. Now, going from our boundaries, just know that in those boundaries, if you put them in a box that's too constricted, they're going to cheat. And I actually think cheating is very good in relationships. Why do you say that? Why do I say cheating is good? Cheating is good because it shows you just how short of a relationship it's going to be. Just when you think everything is where it should be, you go and cheat and you say, oh dang, they're not as tolerant as I thought. Obviously, that was dripping in sarcasm. I don't think you should cheat. All I'm saying is when you cheat, just know, well actually you do know what's to come after that. You know that the relationship's not going to be the same. It's going to be the demise of your relationship. And a lot of times it's hard to come back from that. When you cheat, there's so many questions of, hey, what happened? What did I do? Is it something that I did in order for you to want to do that? Let's not put all that blame on your partner. A lot of the times when people cheat in relationships, it has something to do with themselves. It has nothing to do with their partner, but of course the partner is not perceiving it that way. They say it must be something I did. Maybe it's because I didn't dress the way that he wanted me to, or did that make sense? I didn't dress the way he wanted me to. Yeah, I did say that right. Or what if I didn't get her the gift that she wanted? Don't try to find it in your partner. Just know it starts with you. So let's do it that way. A great relationship has a foundation. In my opinion, I believe a great relationship is 50% tolerance. Okay, guys, I'm not good at math. 50, 25, and 25. Okay, 25% compromise and 25%. What did I put? It was good, y'all. It was real good. Let me double check my references. Open-mindedness. How many times have you gotten into a relationship and you brought up a topic and the person was like, nope, I don't like it. Shut it down. Nope. I haven't done it before. I'm not feeling it. It's not the way I want it, so I'm not going to do it. And of course it deters further conversation, right? Of course. But let's break relationships down even further into 4 equal categories, which is unconditional love, respect, admiration, and honesty. Now, once you start your relationship on that, you can do everything. Like, you can joke about their really long toenails and bunions, or maybe her dandruff that she has leaves all over the sink, or the crumbs she leaves on the counter. Or maybe even his busted hoopty that he drives to work when he opened the door because the old motor doesn't work on the seatbelt. I don't know, that might be past some of you guys' time, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Going to Ford when it comes all the way around. I miss those cars. But you can joke about things like that. When you have a relationship that's full of spunk, love, honesty, don't be so quick to throw it away. It's so easy to walk away from a problem. But once you're faced with it, just know that it's going to take some work. Whether if it's a relationship with your spouse, your parents, your children, it's all work. Either way it goes, a relationship, you put in as much, I retract my statement. You get as much as you give. Every time. Tenfold. And just know, from experience, my personal experience, if you love with no bounds, just know that you will get everything that you ever want. Everything. Well, is that all? I think that's all. Yeah. Oh, I also want to tell you guys, we don't have a business highlight this week, so it's going to be a lot of open space now, okay? Here we go. All right.
I'm feeling good, I'm having fun. This is the best night of my life. Girl, can I be real?
That was dramatic, wasn't it? I know you really thought something was going to happen. It's not. I know I said we don't have a business highlight, but we do have a how-to this episode. So stay tuned and you'll see how this set behind me started from the bottom and now we're here. Oh, yes. There is the sound off segment. You guys need to stay tuned. We're going to go through a real quick break, but please stay tuned because it is juicier than... It's juicy. Just stay tuned. Something a little more serious that I've been wanting to speak about for a little bit. The violence that's going on in Chicago right now. We have the all-time high violence rate right now. I mean, there are other countries, I want to say, that looking at Chicago like I will never visit because of what's going on. We're losing our youth, our elders, just innocent bystanders. You can't walk down the street or ride in a car without being hit by some stray bullet or for someone trying to take your belongings because they feel that they need it more than you do. Grab a hold of everyone and just tell them to be positive. Put them into a predicament as to where they can't do anything but to be nice and happy and to help other people. I'm so tired of turning on the news and seeing, these children being murdered, for no reason, none at all. And it's all starting from home. The foundation is there. Foundation is at home and with conversation. Now, to break apart from that, I'm going to break up the monotony just a little bit. People staring at you and not saying hello. They hit you with one of these when you're driving down the street. You're on, local street, on the way to the store. You're at a red light, right? This is you in the car. Then all of a sudden you look over and there's someone giving you the Kermit the Frog look. And as you're looking at them, you say, but then they just keep looking at you like this. What do you do? Why, if you don't stare at me that hard, either ask for a picture, ask for my phone number. I mean, damn, say hello. You probably could read my dang on thoughts. People are so rude. Don't stare at me, for real. I know I look good, but I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not really that vain. But just say hello. If you're going to stare, at least say hello. That goes for any gender. I'm not being gender specific. If you're going to stare, say hello. Unless you're a child, there's no reason for you to do it in your adulthood, okay? So remember, when you're in the car, none of this. All right. Our next one is people and their cell phones. I am sick and tired of people walking around the store on their cell phones. And the only thing that you can hear is Kathy talking to Mary Sue about the PTA meeting last week, or Rebecca talking to Stacy about what happened at the club the other night, or, you know what's funny about that? I know, okay, now this is just my generalization. I don't want to say women only do it, but I've only noticed women doing it. I haven't seen too many men doing it, and if they do, once you tell them about it, they're like, oh, I'm in public, my bad. How you doing? But it's a lot of women who do it. They do it all the time, especially when they're grocery shopping, right? They're in the frozen food section, got their earpiece on. Yeah, what did I need? Strawberries? Okay, what else? Kiwi? Go check in the refrigerator. No, behind the old meatloaf. Yeah, remind me to throw that away when I get home, okay? Just no. Don't you always see those in the grocery store? Every time. Gets me every time. Not gonna lie, I just did it last week. But moving on. Men, boys, children sagging their pants. This is how I feel about that situation. Yes, it is real liquor. That's how I feel about it. You want to sag your pants? I don't want to see the competition stripes in your drawers. What is your problem? They are called undergarments for a reason. Under your clothes, not over. It's not an overcoat, not an overcast. It's an undercast. That's over, okay? Excuse me. All I'm saying is, pull up your pants and stop advertising. And don't be upset when you get the type of attention that you get. Because when you get it, just know it's coming. So sag away. Nasty stains and all. I even saw a guy that had a hole in his pants. For real. So your pants look great. But the drawers that you're advertising are raggedy. Or as my grandmother say, raggedy. Woo. Get your life together. I can't take it. I really can't. Well, guys, it's been a great episode. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you pay attention next week because we're going to have something good, probably out of the ordinary, right around the area of my expertise. I had to do a little dance because I'm excited about that one. And also remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on Instagram at C.O.N.V.O for you. And also, if you are a business that want to be highlighted, make sure you hit us up via email, which is, producer, what's our email?
C.O.N.V.O4you@gmail.
C.O.N.V.O for you at Gmail. Look, it's too many accounts, too many passwords. I gotta remember school passwords.
So I'm just go to the end.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's a good one. Make sure you stay tuned to the end, and all that information will be there. Even if you want to be on the show or say, "Hey, Ella Mac, talk about this," because yeah, sounds good.